I must say, pleasant good afternoon. Wherever you are in the world today, my friends, what a beautiful day. A beautiful day for cricket. We're here in South Florida, US of A. This is the South Florida Premier League. T20 competition continues. And it's Tropics going up against Port St. Lucie. Just a single ball had been bowled and a wicket is down. Owen Toppin had been out for the first ball, caught by the keeper. At the crease now is Kevin Fernando and Mark Pinnock. So it's no run for one wicket. Outside the off stump, Kevin plays and miss. Wow, what Kevin was thinking about. Luckily for him, the fielder throws at it and miss. I think that was who is that fielder? I'll get his name in just a few minutes. But he got hit just above the pads and it went to first slip. And he decided to take a run. That one he plays it in the third man area. And they cross for, so it's one run on the board for St. Lucie. One run, one wicket. The bowler is Tanvir Mahmood. And that one was hit over mid-wicket there by Mark Pinnock. They get one. They're thinking about the second. Yes, and they will get it as they throw to the keeper. They cross for two. It's the end of the first over. So Mark Pinnock is in two, Kevin Fernando and one. St. Lucia 3-4-1. The wicket of Toppin. So it will be Hugh Morgan to bowl the second over from the north. So you got a first slip. You got a backward point, a cover point, extra cover. Short mid-off as he runs in and bowl outside the off stump. It's a good carry through to the keeper there. Every bowler enjoys seeing a bounce like that. You got a short, you got a mid off. And that one, he could be out. Yes, he's out caught. So Mark Pinnock, well, not Mark Pinnock, that Kevin Fernando plays at that one, and it ballooned out to backward point. So St. Lucie had lost their second wicket. They are now 3 runs for 2 wickets. Kevin Fernando's gone for 1. The new batter to the crease is Perez. Perez Bowes. So Perez Bowes is out to join Mark Pinnock. As he makes his way into Bowes. And Bowes plays that one on the outside. They'll get a easy single as the keeper runs around. Throws it to Brathwaite. From Brathwaite to so the score moves up by 1. It's 4-4-2 St. Lucie. That's a good ball. And that one, he get an outside edge and the keeper accept the catch. So Mark Pinnock is gone. That one, he get that one, just tails away and get the outside edge. So St. Lucie is in a bit of trouble here. They're now 4 runs for 3 wickets. It will be Goodlett who is making its way to the crease to join Bowes. 4 runs, 3 wickets. So Hugh Morgan is in his first over, picks up 2 wickets. So after 2 overs, the score is 4 runs for 3 wickets. St. Lucie. Hugh Morgan had just bowled the over of his life. Plays across and missed there by Perez. Hugh Morgan over 1 over. 2 wickets. 1 over, maiden, 2 wickets. So it's Tanvir bowling to Bose. And he's gone. That one started on the mid stump and just tailed away to off. Perez started to play a shot and decided to pull away and was too late. I was out caught by the keeper. So St. Lucie had lost their 4th wicket. There are 4 runs for 4 wickets. Yes, 4 runs for 4 wickets. Tucker Jr. is making his way in to join Goodlit. Well, for sure they need to do some repair. Seems like it could be that could be a short day for St. Lucie. Yeah. Stop everything. Oh, might as well just stop.
I'll just run an ad. You have ads.
Huh? Yeah, you should see some. I'll turn it.
Yeah, do it.
There is some ads there.
I'm just playing ball of the day.
Huh?
It's
Yeah, there should be a lot of them. Let me close this.
And and there goes the M of Stephen Taylor played on there with a ball there. It's a little wide-ish and he drive and take the inside edge. And this little group has lost their first wicket. This was 90 for 1 at the end of the 14th over. And David Singh is out and going to play golf. So after cricket, we're going
got a projected score of 130. And that will go all the way. That's a massive 6 by Maruth. That one, he just picked it up and swings it down to mid-wicket, way out the ground. There he goes again for another 6. Consecutive 6. And the same area. And that's another wicket down for... That's another wicket down for Ken Singh and another wicket down for ME Cricket Academy. The score is now...
That's how Colleyville CA is now their turn to bat. They are 76 for 3. Simply mean that 3 mean they lose 3 wickets. So you're now in the media room and you'll see it over here. 132 for 10. That means they all out. That's it for their innings in the 20 overs. Now, Colleyville, which is from Tennessee, they are 76 for 3. They just lost the 3rd wicket there. That gentleman you interviewed with the father. And that gentleman, guys, came all the way from Jamaica. We're going to pick him up later on. You have to go to some of these interviews. I'll post them later. But one of his sons played for Jamaica under 15. You remember that?
Yes.
All right. And now he has the other son that is here in this U.S. National Championship. He just lost his wicket a while ago. So, but he did his part. I saw him. It's in a 4, which is good. So at least these kids, they're enjoying themselves. As one of the coach said in an interviewed him, it's not just about winning. There's so much to take away from the game of cricket. And for these kids, they're going to be taking away a lot. And I want you to know, tell the people some of the things that impress these kids. That's what the parents said and the coach said when they get to this particular field. I'm going to see if you're learning. All right, guys? So let her take that one away. So you remember you interviewed some parents and they said, okay, if you want, I could give you a little help. The fact that they came to this stadium.
Yeah, that bigger previous player passed through this field. Previous professional player, I don't remember all of the names of them, but they did emphasize and mention a few names of some big cricket players that passed through.
All right, so some of the big names that have passed through this field, I'll just tell you about some of the Jamaicans that you probably know. Some of the Jamaicans, Christopher Henry Gale, one of the best cricketers we have here in Jamaica. We have Andre Russell, Robman Powell. So all of those people, Darren Powell, Jerome Taylor, all of them came through and played cricket here with the US Open. If you're going to talk about some of the US players who have made it through this field here, and we are talking about South Florida cricket now, we mentioned a guy by the name of Stephen Taylor. Stephen Taylor is Jamaican parented. He plays for the USA. He captained the USA, and he has the most runs for the US. So a Jamaican, so he plays through here. So these guys, they are role model. You have somebody, a cricketer from Pakistan that plays through here. Ali Khan, he comes here. He played through the same US Open tournament. He represents the USA. He plays right here. Then we have a guy that is from Canada. So just to show you what this type of cricket brings. He's from Canada. Yuvraj Singh, just 19 years old. He was
at it from the ball if it the camera if it.
Move to the side. Your cap is in the way. Yeah, a little bit to the left. Yeah. You cannot zoom in.
Huh?
Zoom in. More.
That one plays,
Yeah, more to the left.
and it's shy that they get an overthrow, and they get another overthrow again, and he's run out.
Some more.
Huh?
Yeah, that's good. Just need to zoom in a little.
That one was, it was the last ball of the over. Plays in the covers, he shies at the stumps, beats the backed up the bowler, and it was chased down by should pull up the shot one and keep it in there. while Port St. Lucie is fighting back. They are now 24-7. Make that 25-7. There was some rain, which we didn't have a stoppage, but we did have to switch away from the game for just a little. That one should run away to the fence for 4. So Port St. Lucie is like in a shock at the moment. 7 wickets down. And the score had just reached 29. It's 29-7. Tucker Jr. is on 14 and Dave Archer on 7. Tim Surridge Bally is doing the bowling from the southern end. It's the end of the 8th over. The end of the 7th over, my mistake. I'm not sure if the rain had caused all this batsmen to give away their wicket. It was a chaos out there, I could tell you. But Tucker Jr. and Dave Archer is trying to do some repairs at the moment. It's a change of bowling from the northern end. It will be Sean Finley. Right, let me go back in. Sean Finley, his first ball, and that one was played down to long on, fielded by Brown. Send the throw back into the bowler. As the score reached 34-7 St. Lucie. Outside the off stump, Tucker plays and missed. Now we rehearse the correct shot, which is just need to go over just a little more. Maybe if he did run over a little more, he would have got a touch to the keeper. Or to second slip. 34-7 St. Lucie. They're in the 8th over. Sean Finley is operated from the northern end. That one plays in the covers and they Could have a run out. No. There should be a run out, but eventually they throw the ball over the bowler's head. They were still able to cross after yes, no, yes, no. The score moves up by 1. 35-47 over the 8 over. Outside the off stump, Archer plays and miss. Went through to the keeper. You got a second slip, you got a man on the third man boundary. A cover point, extra cover. Long on. Short mid-wicket. And that one played and beat the man at square leg, but there's a deep square leg also. They were able to cross for a single. As the fielder changed because of the righty-lefty. Sean Finley makes his way into Tucker Jr. Outside the off stump, let it go through to the keeper. It's the end of the 8 over. The score is 36-47. I still can't figure out what went on earlier. Mark Pinnock was caught for 2. Owen Toppin for a duck. Kevin Fernando 1. Perez Bowes, a duck. Goodlet, a duck. Tucker Jr. is still there, 19 not out. Maggie, a duck. Chase Reed 1. Dave Archer is there, not out at 9. The score is 36-47. Down the leg. That one went down the leg side. The keeper juggled just a little. Did the umpire signal? I guess it came off the thigh pad of Archer. Tucker Jr. was thinking about getting a run, but Dave Archer didn't have nothing to do with that. The new bowler is Sowan. That one was hit over longer. There's a fielder there. They get one. They stopped it just inside the fence. They come back for the second. Tanvier was the fielder who sent the throw back in. As the score moves up by 2 to 38-47. That one plays hard in the covers, but was fielded by Finley, Sean Finley. No run. So Ham is the bowler, operating from the southern end. There's a change in the field. Oh, it's Finley's moving to cover point. That one plays in the covers, and it will be fielded by the man at the long off boundary. He gets a single. 39-47, St. Lucie. That one was just a little short, and Tucker Jr. turns on that and hit it down to backward square leg for 4. That was just a little short of a good length. Somewhere on the mid stump, and he just turns on that and punch it down to backward square leg. As the score moves to 43-47. It's the end of the 9th over. The score is 43-47. Dave Archer on 12, Tucker Jr. on 23. Sean Finley will continue. That was a full ball. Roger plays it back to the bowler. No run. 43-47. I could see Sean Finley just putting in some extra shoulder into those. As the score remains at 43-47, 3-dot ball so far in the 10th over. Wow, that one gets some lift there, and they've had to try to pull his bat away, but still got it through second slip. It's fielded by the man on the third man boundary, Tanvir. They cross for a single. The score moves up by 1, 44-47. As we're in the 10th over. So Finley is just making some adjustment to the field as he runs into ball to Tucker Jr. That one he just short of a good length. Tucker Jr. just dropped the shoulder and let it go through to the keeper. So it's just as we get to the halfway mark, the 10th over, 48-7. We'll be taking a short water break. So it's a good comeback there by St. Lucie.
And and there goes the M of Stephen Taylor played on there with a ball there. But it's a little wide-ish and he drive and take an inside edge. And his little group has lost their first wicket. It's was 90 for 1 at the end of the 14th over. And David Singh is out and going to play golf. So after cricket, we're going to.
They got a projected score of 130. And that will go all the way. That's a massive 6 by Maruth. That one, he just picked it up and swings it down to mid-wicket, way out the ground. There he goes again for another 6, consecutive 6, in the same area. And that's another wicket down for. That's another wicket down for Ken Singh and another wicket down for ME Cricket Academy. The score is now. While we return off after the water break. Philern Davis is the bowler from the southern end, bowling his second ball of the 11th over. The score is 49 for 7, St. Lucie. Archer is on 14, Tucker Jr. on 27. That one plays in the cover. The fielder missed it and they get one. They should be coming back for the second. They get it fairly easy. As the score moves to 51-7. These two batteries really giving St. Lucie a comeback after a disastrous start. They're making some changes in the field. That one plays in the covers and it will be fielded. That plays in the backward point area. Score remains at 51-7. Outside the off stump, Tucker plays and miss. That one played on the onside. The bowler rushed over, were unable to come up with it, so they crossed for a comfortable single. It's the end of the 11th over. The score is 52-7. While we return after the water break. This is slow. Sometimes when you try to wait to get it up, it goes too far. So it will be Finley. He should be bowling his third over. You may be wondering why the batters are making those changes each over. Outside there is very, very humid. It was raining earlier. There was no stoppage, but eventually there was a little break with the broadcast, but everything is back to normal as the rain decides to stay away. As Finley runs in, down the leg, umpire signals are wide. You got a short fine leg, you got a deep mid wicket, mid on, mid off. That one plays in the covers. Could have a run out. No, but I was wondering why Tucker Jr. was just jogging. But he made it on pretty safe. I think they did the right thing as come and talk to each other, because I think Dave Archer just decide that he's gonna go for a run. He goes straight to the fielder. That one, he plays it down to long off. There's a fielder there. It should be just a single. 55-47 St. Lucie. As you can see, the fielder is going from one side to the other. And that's a short ball, and Tucker Jr. gets it down to backward point. The fielder is here, and it's running the fence for 4. Running the fence for 4. Just fumbled just a little. At first he thought it wasn't a 4, but then he realized he was behind the boundary. So the score moves up by 4. $59-7. Again, they're making some adjustment to the field. They're bringing the man at short, fine leg over to like a gully position. Now he's moving to like a third man. Not sure where we want to put Serge Bally. Down the leg. They get one. They should get the second, but they decide against it. Sometimes you wonder, cricket is such a funny game. He had just taken the fielder from short fine leg, and he bowled the ball on the leg side. I could understand if the captain did it, but the bowler did it, and then he bowled on the leg side. As he runs in to bowl to Archer, another short ball. Archer let it go through to the keeper. $64-7. Archer on 15. Tucker Jr. on 36. As Finley makes his way into Dave Archer, that was a full ball. He plays it down to long off. There's a fielder there. They'll just get a single. It's the end of the 12th over. The score is 61-7. I don't understand why both batsmen decide that they would wear the helmet for Finley. Davis is also a medium pace bowler, but they decide not to wear the helmet for Davis. And Davis can put in some bouncer whenever he feels like. But again, I could be looking at a year or two ago when he used to do that. 61-7 after 12 overs. Wow. That one kept low. But Archer was pretty much paying attention to that ball because it was also short. And I think Davis really want to dig it in. But and there he goes again, that he just dig that one in. It ballooned up into like just in the third man area. Short. They're making, well, it's a righty lefty, so the fielder is making some adjustment. And I think Phil decided that he will go short. As he runs into Tucker Jr. Tucker Jr. plays that one in the covers. There's a fielder there. Timmy. And they get a single as the score moves up by 1. 6-3, 4-7, St. Lucie. They're in the 13th over. As he makes his way into Bolt Archer. That's a short one, and he hit it down to mid-wicket. There's a fielder there. Chris Brown, they get one, and they will settle for a long one. The score moves to 64, 4-7. As Phil runs in, again another short ball, and that one plays in the mid-wicket area. There's a fielder there. Phil, who is bowling his second over. Down the leg, swings and miss. There was a appeal for caught behind. It seems like it touched the bat because the umpire did not signal. So at the end of the 13th over, the score is 64-7. Tucker Jr. is on 37, Dave Archer on 18. And it will be a change of bowling. It will be Tim Surridge Bally will be taking over from Sean Finley. Finley had bowled 3 over for 17 runs. Phil Davis 2 over 7 runs. They got a short third man. A cover point, extra cover. A long off as he bowls to Archer. Archer flicked that one down the leg. They get one. It could run to the fence. Yes, it's now in the fence for 4. That one was just on the leg stump, and Archer just helped it. In the fence for 4. The score moves to 68-4-7. As Archer moves to 22. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. I think Archer was trying to go leg. If he had gone straight back over the bowler's head, that one he plays it over Backward point, they get a single. The score moves up by 1. That was hit over. He could be out. There's a fielder there. Yes, he took the catch. So Tucker Jr. is out, caught on the boundary by Finley. And St. Lucie had lost their 8th wicket. They're now 69 for 8. That was a good catch there by Sean Finley. So Tucker Jr. is out for 37. That was a good inning there by Tucker Jr. He was open to take it to the end, but he really had done some repairs there with Dave Archer. The new batter to the crease is Al Banton. So St. Lucie are now 69 for 8. They're in the 14th over. So at the end of the 17th over, the score is 82 for 9. St. Lucie. And as I promised to give you a rundown of the scorecard, I thought I just did, but eventually my mic was off, so I will give you that again. Pinnock 2, Mark Pinnock 2, Toppin 0, Fernando 1, Bose 0, Goodlit 0, Tucker Jr. 37, Negi 0, Reed 1, Archer 25, Banton is on 9 and Gregory is on 1. The score is 82 for 9. That's it. That sounds like I'm calling out a phone number, eh? Yes. That sounds like a phone number. Take away 2. 37 and 25. But the score is 89 for 9, and as they said, it's like runs on the board is runs on the board. So Sean Finley comes back to bowl his last over. And that one plays back past the bowler. There's a fielder down there, and they were able to send the throw back into the bowler. They cross for 1. Mr. Raincoff, I don't know if the mic was on just a minute ago, but I must let you know that the correct score is 83 for 9. Romeo is saying that what is a duck day? What is it? A duck day? Oswin Howard is saying excellent bowling from Hugh Morgan. He's also saying that bows continue to fail. That one, he'd get an edge through the slip, beats the keeper, and it run away to the fence for 4. The keeper was get caught and flat-footed. The same thing as Timmy. Now Timmy has been moved over to second slip as Finley runs in. Umpire signals dead ball. The score moves to 87. Gregory on 5. Banton on 10. As they make some adjustment to the field. That was a short ball, plays in the cover, they take a quick single. And it shies in, and they decide against it because it went over the head of the bowler, but it was backed up by the man on the long on boundary. So it will be Banton. The score is 88 for 9. It's Finley will be bowling now to Al Banton. It was a short ball outside the off stump. Shies at the stump, but he was home. And the umpire gives it out. It's the end of the inning there. It's the end of the inning. It's 88 all out St. Lucie. We will be taking a short break. So stay tuned, my friends. Someone is calling for a replay and that, but we just have to, there's no replay by the league, so we just have to go with what the umpire had said. Again, the score is 88 all out St. Lucie. Banton is not out on 10. Gregory was just run out for 6. We will be back in a short while after this is a
And there goes the M of Stephen Taylor played on there with a ball there. It's a little wide-ish, and he drive and take an inside edge. And his little group has lost their first wicket. This was 90 for 1 at the end of the 14th over. And David Singh is out and going to play golf. So after cricket, we're going to.
They got a projected score of 130. And that will go all the way. That's a massive 6 by Maruth. That one, he just picked it up and swings it down to mid-wicket, way out the ground.
Those people, Darren Powell, Jerome Taylor, all of them came through and play cricket here with the US Open. If you were going to talk about some of the US players who have made it through this field here, and we are talking about South Florida cricket now, you mentioned a guy by the name of Stephen Taylor. Stephen Taylor is Jamaican parented. He plays for the USA. He captained the USA, and he has the most runs for the US. So a Jamaican, so he plays through here. So these guys, they are role model. You have somebody, a cricketer from Pakistan that plays through here. Ali Khan, he comes here, he played through the same US Open tournament. He represents the USA. He plays right here. Then we have a guy that is from Canada. So just to show you what this type of cricket brings. He's from Canada. Yuvraj Singh, just 19 years old. He was
That one plays. And it's shy that they get an overthrow. And they get another overthrow again. And he's run out. That one was, it was the last ball of the over. Plays in the covers. He shies at the stumps. Beats the backed up the bowler, and it was chased down by Callis, who shies at the keeper's end, and the keepers would have to leap real high and come down, and it was run out. So that was good cricket there. So as we return to live cricket, I just want to give some scores of what is going on in other parts of the league. Miami Lions up against I think I got it wrong here. Let me just okay, Googlies up against Palm Beach Hurricanes. Googlies were now 199 for 2 in 17 overs up against Hurricane. BCC Ignite 125 for 8. Ambassador 126 for 5. That game is complete. South Flow Sunrisers 168 for 7. Myrtle Grove 171 for 4. That's a big win there for Myrtle Grove. They continue to dominate. And as we getting ready to go back out, I'll give you some more scores. You got Palm Beach United 129 for 6. Miami Lions yet to 129 for 6 in 15 overs. Titans Cricket Club 149 for 10. Coconut Creek 89 for 10. That's a big win there for the Titans. PBE 196 for 6 after 20. Tritons 142 for 6 after 18. South India Tuskers 132 for 7. Up against Palm Beach Gladiators 134 for 3. So that's another big win there for Palm Beach Gladiators. Strikers 164 for 6. Falcons 165 for 4. And that's how it goes. And as we return to live cricket, St. Lucie just make their way out. They will be defending 88 they made 88. And Tropics sure will be going out, try to knock that 88 off. But as they said, runs on the board is runs on the board. So we just have to wait and see. Let's see what Palm Beach decide to go about it. So it's Timmy Serge Bali will be opening the inning along with Shamoy Leslie, or it could be Leslie Shamoy. It will be Sham Nagy will be opening the bowling from the northern end. As the umpire is signaling to the scorer. That one played on the leg side. It could have a run out. It should be a run out. The Archer was a little flat-footed there. And it threw it in the ground then to the keeper. So they were able to make it home safe. So Tropics start on the opposite side. They are 1 run for no wicket. Port St. Lucie was 1 wicket for no run. As Nagy makes his way in to Leslie outside the off stump. Let it go through to the keeper. St. Lucie is very attacking. got a second slip, a gully, backward point, cover point, extra cover, a mid off, a mid on. That one plays in the covers, fielded by Banton. Outside the off stump, umpire signals are wide. Sham Nagy runs into ball to Leslie. Outside the off stump again, umpire signals are wide. This is a long first over here by Sham Nagy. Again, that one pitch and off stump and just tails away. Went through to the keeper. At the end of the first over, the score is 3 for no loss. An 8-ball over, 2 wides. I think it will be Goodlit. Yes, it will be Goodlit from the southern end. So he will start it out with a second slip, a short third man. Well, it's now moving. It got a backward point. Yeah, third man is on the fence. Cover point, extra cover. Mid off, mid on, mid wicket, and a deep backward square leg. That was played down to third man. As he comes around, they cross for a single. That was a good ball there by Goodlett, and we could have a shot at the stump. Yes, it does, but missed and it was backed up. That will go all the way to the boundary for 4. That's the first 4 of the inning. As the score moves to 9 for no loss. Tropics. Timmy, who is in 6. Leslie on 1. That was played down to backwards square leg. Gregory's on the boundary, send the throw back into the keeper. They cross for a comfortable single. As Nagy runs into a ball to Tim. Wow! That was a beauty. He beats him between bat and pad and the stumps. Beats the keeper. Run down the cross for 1. As the score reached 11 for no loss. That's a loud appeal for a leg before umpire said yes, I'll raise that dreaded finger. The batsman plays across the line. I can't determine too much about where the ball pitched because we're not in the line, but I know he played across the line. Played down to the leg, so St. Lucie had lost. St. Lucie picked up their first wicket. Tropics lost their first wicket. 11 for 1. Leslie is gone without scoring.
Just tell me if you get. I think you read my mind, you know. Come now, come now, come now. That's it. Don't worry, man. It's alright. Don't worry, it's alright. You have deep ginger. Deep ginger. Okay, carrot ginger. Carrot ginger. No worry. Yeah? Everything are you?
One player seat.
Hmm? She want the beat. Alright, give me 5 now.
Yeah.
Give me the 5 now. You want carrot?
So while the score reach, I'm 33-1. Timmy's on 23. The new batter is Soham with Timmy. Seems like we will be getting some rain again. 34-1 there in the 6th over. They still need another 55 more runs. Tropics need another 55 more runs. And the rain is coming. So as you can see, we got a rainy day. We got the cameras shooting through the inside the mobile.
Yeah. You my phone.
So while the rain is going on, I will just so while the rain is going on, I will give you some of the scores that is going on around the league. And in the meantime, I could also just give you some wicket down for... That's another wicket down for Ken Singh and another wicket down for ME Cricket Academy. The score is now...
That's how Coliville CA is now their turn to bat. They are 76 for 3. Simply mean that 3 mean they lose 3 wickets. So you're now in the media room and you'll see it over here. 132 for 10. That means they all out. That's it for their innings in the 20 overs. Now, Coliville, which is from Tennessee, they are 76 for 3. They just lost the 3rd wicket there. That gentleman you interviewed with the father. And that gentleman, guys, came all the way from Jamaica. We're going to pick him up later on. You have to go to some of these interviews. I'll post them later. But one of his sons played for Jamaica under 15. Remember that?
Yes.
All right. And now he has the other son that is here in this U.S. National Championship. He just lost his wicket a while ago. So, but he did his part. I saw him. It's in a 4, which is good. So at least these kids, they're enjoying themselves. As one of the coach said in an interviewed him, it's not just about winning. There's so much to take away from the game of cricket. And for these kids, they're going to be taking away a lot. And I want you to know, tell the people some of the things that impress these kids. That's what the parents said and the coach said when they get to this particular field. I'm going to see if you're learning. All right, guys? So let her take that one away. So you remember you interviewed some parents and they said, okay, if you want, I could give you a little help. The fact that they came to this stadium.
Yeah, that bigger previous player passed through this field. Previous professional player, I don't remember all of the names of them, but they did emphasize and mention a few names of some big cricket players that passed through.
All right, so some of the big names that have passed through this field, I'll just tell you about some of the Jamaicans that you probably know. Some of the Jamaicans, Christopher Henry Gale, one of the best cricketers we have here in Jamaica. We have Andre Russell, Robman Powell. So all of those people, Darren Powell, Jerome Taylor, all of them came through and play cricket here with the US Open. If you're going to talk about some of the US players who have made it through this field here, and we're talking about South Florida cricket now, you mentioned a guy by the name of Stephen Taylor. Stephen Taylor is Jamaican parented. He plays for the USA. He captained the USA, and he has the most runs for the US. So a Jamaican, so he plays through here. So these guys, they are role model. You have somebody, a cricketer from Pakistan that plays through here. Ali Khan, he comes here. He played through the same US Open tournament. He represents the USA. He plays right here. Then we have a guy that is from Canada. So just to show you what this type of cricket brings. He's from Canada. Yuvraj Singh, just 19 years old. He was
That one plays. And it's shy and they get an overthrow. And they get another overthrow again and he's run out. That one was, it was the last ball of the over. Plays in the covers, he shies at the stumps. Beats the backed up the bowler and it was chased down by Callis who shies at the keeper's end and the keepers would have to leap real high and come down and it was run out. So that was good cricket there. That was hit hard and high, and it's going, it's going, it's going, it's gone. Jordan Pinner just caressed it over covers.
BDP Cricket Supplies for all your cricket gears. Call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. Don't forget to call 954-553-3745 or 772-634-7194. BDP Cricket Gears have a massive amount of cricketing supplies. One World Restaurant, catering for all occasions with a full bar. The best food this side of the Treasure Coast. 3961 Port St. Lucie Boulevard in the Justfield Plaza, Port St. Lucie. Call Dalton James at 772-807-5595. That's 772-807-5595. It's only one word.
while we got some players make their way out on by the pitch just to see what is going on out there. I'm not sure how much it would take before they would call the game, or we don't know the result of the game as yet, but they're walking back off. I know for the pitch itself it will be okay because it's AstroTurf. But in the meantime, let me give you some scores of the game, some of the games that is going on around the league. Googlies, that was a big game going there. Googlies against Palm Beach Hurricanes. Googlies have made 233 for 3. Hurricane is 54 for no loss after they're in the fourth over. BCC Ignite 125, Ambassador 126 for 5. South Flow Sunrisers 168 for 7. Myrtle Grove 171 for 4. Palm Beach United 153 for 7. Miami Lions 29 for 2 after 4. Right here at the Port St. Lucie game against Tropics. Port St. Lucie had made 88. Tropics in reply is 36 for 2. It's rain delay. And Titans 149 for 10. Coconut Creek 89 for 10. PBE 196 for 6. Tritons 142 for 6. And that is complete. Well, no, it's not complete. It's 18 over, but you can call it for PBE. South India Tuskers 132 for 7. Palm Beach Gladiators 134 for 3. ME Cricket Academy 168 for 5. Young Genius 57 for 1 after 5.2. Florida Cricket Academy 154 for 10. Kendall Stars 76 for 2 after 8. Bengals Tigers 141 for 7. 2 Fun 57 for 1 after 7. Again, I'll just now the umpire is walking out to see what is happening out there. So we'll give you some report in just a few minutes after we hear what is happening. But I know it was raining, as you can see on the screen. I just want to give a breakdown of this game, that is the particular game that is going on with Googlies and Palm Beach Hurricane. So Googlies, who had made 233 for 3. Palm Beach Hurricane is 65 for no loss. Roger Tracy is not out on 33 and Scott is not out on 30. So they decide that they'll be chasing down the 233. Let's see the Googlies score. Individual score. You got Amit, who made Catry, who made 70 from 24. Afran Conway 43 from 39. Moib makes 67 from 31. That's some hard hitting there. So we're still looking on the outside to see. The rain had been slowed down for just a minute. So again, as we can see on the outside, it's a rain delay. We get a couple report, want to know what is happening. But it's rain delay, 36-4-2 after 5.5 overs. Tropics, they were chasing 88 made by St. Lucie. Right now we are waiting for some, well, the field is wet, I know that, but we're waiting on the umpire to figure out what is happening. So game. You take care. We'll see you on the other side. Bless every time. This is TVN Studio. Take care. One up. Thanks again to everyone. Bye.